He shot a man 13 times and tried to strangle his own sister. Now, 40 years later, Carl Miyamoto wants to be released from the state hospital. Prosecutors say they're not convinced Miyamoto is no longer dangerous. Manolo Morales reports.
It was a brutal murder that made front-page headlines in July 1971. Carl Miyamoto went to a house in Kaimuki and gunned down a childhood friend, 22-year-old Sanford Goya.
He went over there with a box that had a .22 semi-automatic rifle inside, called the neighbor out. When the neighbor came out of the house, Mr. Goya, he fired 13 shots, killing Mr. Goya.
Miyamoto then rode off on his motorcycle to Kalihi and tried to strangle his own sister, who survived. Miyamoto turned himself in and was charged with first-degree murder and attempted murder. He was acquitted by reason of insanity and sent to the state mental hospital.
Would you go away? Come on. Give the guy a break.
In circuit court Wednesday, Miyamoto's attorney protected her client from our camera. Deborah Loy says Miyamoto has already been out in the community for over 30 years. He's been under conditional release and gainfully employed since 1978. A doctor also told the judge that Miyamoto understands his illness and his need for medication and that he is a low risk. Prosecutors aren't convinced.
In these types of cases, you never know what's going to happen. You never know what can occur. I mean, what caused him to do what he did, 38 years ago?
Pacaro argues that under conditional release, the state can still keep tabs on Miyamoto, and that wouldn't be the case if he was granted full release.
The public should know any time when a person who has killed someone is not where they're supposed to be. If they're out, then people should know. You'd want to know if the person lived next door to you, wouldn't you?
The judge has not ruled on the case. Manolo Morales, KHON 2 News.